Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants. Latinos are not the only immigrants. There's Europeans, there's from Africa, there's from Asia, there's from all over. Where are you guys at? Why are your people not standing with us? I know you don't want to call it upon you guys, but why are we alone in this? Go look at the videos of the protests that are going on. We are fucking alone. It's all brown-skinned people. Where are all the other races? You guys post all these fucking videos about it, but you guys ain't doing nothing with us. Where are you guys? Why are we alone? We support everything when it comes to you guys. We are always there for you. And this is why we Latinos are just different. We're different in everything. We're different the way we work. We're different with our morals. We're just different. This is why we're so hated. Because nobody will ever be like us. Because we are always there when people need us. But look at right now. We're so fucking alone. And we're still fucking standing strong. I think I've never been so proud of being a fucking immigrant Latina in the USA. We're fucking amazing. We're fucking amazing. Why is nobody else protesting with?
Can we please stop with this victim mentality? Nobody else is marching with y'all because the other immigrants that are legal are getting up, going to work every day, taking care of their children, taking care of their families, taking care of themselves, and living normal lives. And all the other illegal immigrants left without a problem because they knew they were in the wrong. But for some reason, y'all think that y'all are supposed to be unaccountable for not being legal citizens. And to me, that's ludicrous. You're not protesting because your rights have been violated. People normally protest. These brown people, these copper-colored people, we protest so that our children like Tamir Rice could stay alive, like Emmett Till could stay alive. We protest so that our sisters and our daughters and our wives and our mothers like Sandra Bland can stay alive and not end up getting arrested for a broken tail light and then coming from the jail cell in a casket. Okay? We protest so that our children like Trayvon Martin can go to the store peacefully and get some cookies and a pop and come home safely without being harassed and profiled because of who he is. We protest to stay alive. Y'all are protesting because you didn't want to go through a legal process to get something. This whole idea, delusion of grandeur, that you're different and you're special and all this entitlement, y'all need to stop it. Because you're protesting because you think that you're special. That's why you're protesting. And this is why nobody is joining you for that. Because number one, you're in the wrong. Y'all keep crying, victim. Ain't nobody done nothing to y'all. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. Y'all do know y'all broke a law, right? That it's illegal to crawl up under a gate and go somewhere. Leave a whole nother family behind for some of y'all. Start a whole new family. Forget about that one. And then now you're mad and think somebody is doing something to y'all. Something is wrong here. Okay? This whole ideology that y'all are so different, that y'all are so special. I don't recall seeing none of y'all there at any of these marches. Freddie Gray. Shall I go on? What about the Detroit riot, 1967? Y'all been here that long. March 3rd, 1991 with little Latasha. I mean, when Rodney King got beat. When little 17-year-old Trayvon Martin, little Latasha got blazed in her back over 65-cent juice. See, we march for things like that. When some civil rights are being violated, when unarmed people who haven't committed a crime have been violated. Y'all are protesting because you think that you're supposed to avoid accountability for not doing something the proper way. No, we're not the same. Ain't nobody getting ready to risk themselves going to jail coming out there to do that. Talking about y'all have been there for everybody. When have y'all ever stood beside us at a march or a protest for real? I'm not talking about a few of y'all. I'm talking about collectively. Where was all that black and brown pride at then? Okay? Y'all ain't had none of that energy when the foot was on our neck for something serious. We were really being violated. Okay? We were really being violated. Profile just for going to school. Where was y'all at? Y'all was quiet. Y'all was doing your thing. So stop with this victim mentality. It's giving mental psychosis because ain't nobody done nothing to these people. All the rest of the people took their deportation and went on about their business. And y'all are the only ones out here making a bunch of noise for nothing. Acting like somebody hates y'all. This is not a hate campaign against Mexicans and Latinos. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. This is giving a lot of delusion and psychosis energy. Stop it.
There's nobody else protesting with us. We're not the only immigrants.
Because our protest was on the 5th of November. You want to know where we're at? We're at home, watching TV with our feet up. Minding our black ass business. Some of us who happen to be a part of the Hispanic community are dragging you down to hell where you belong. Where is everybody else? Why aren't they Because we did. And you laughed in our faces, antagonized us, and told us to shut our mouth. Deal with it yourself. Back to from
We alone in...
Baby, we at home. I don't know where the Africans are. I don't know where... I know black folks at home. The 92% at home. Okay? You need to be looking for the ones that voted for Trump and get their ass outside with you. We ain't got nothing for y'all. You live in La Vida Loca if you think black folks finna get outside and march and protest for y'all. We did our shit at the polls. We are resting. We'll see you in 2 years, boo-boo, okay? You got 2 years to get your people together, to get y'all in order, to make sure y'all are on one accord when y'all get to the polls during midterms. Black folks can't trust y'all no more. We don't trust nobody. So until y'all start showing up at the polls the way y'all supposed to, we gonna keep our black asses in the house.
Different in everything. We're different the way we work. We're different with our morals.
At this point, I think you talking just to be talking, but I honestly wish you and a lot of other people would just shut up, for real. But this is the part what you just said that got me. It ain't the part that y'all whining, saying where all us other races at. While we not out there helping y'all picking and marching. Same reason why nobody was out there when Martin Luther King was out there. All you really saw was black folks, and you saw a few handful of white people. Same reason why our people had to go through the same stuff. Same reason why our people... Matter of fact, let me remind you of something. Do you know y'all come from us? I don't care how much they talk about Native Americans. Everybody started from either being my color or darker than me. So while y'all keep saying where all the other people at, we've been here. But the problem is you're mad with the wrong people. You shouldn't be mad with us. You shouldn't be mad with nobody light-skinned. You shouldn't be mad with nothing and nobody that is in another or outside of another race. You shouldn't even be mad. You had all your people, majority, waving around Trump flags, wearing hats, talking about make America great again, and talking smack when we had stuff to say, telling y'all don't vote for that man, that he gonna be against y'all, he gonna deport you, he gonna sing your tails on back the way you came from. Nobody listened. We made videos. We made videos. Over and over and over and over again. You want to talk about don't nobody work like y'all? Sister, girl, you ever watch Good Times? Remember Florida Evans? She kept trying to work 2, 3 jobs. Kids was working jobs to make sure the household was running. The daddy, James Evans, made sure he made the household was running no matter what type of job that he took. I don't know if you ever watch What's Happening, but on What's Happening, the mama, she would work as a maid. She did whatever she had to do to take care of their home. Do you know the same thing is going on today? Don't think Cause y'all come over here to America and it's about 50 of y'all staying in the house. Y'all go out there in the fields and y'all picking off whatever the trees. Let's go back to when the black folks was picking cotton. So don't tell me or anybody else that we don't work just as hard. Y'all work just as hard as us. The devil is a lie, and your whining tail and the rest of they whining tails. Y'all need to cut that mess out. When my grandmother got out there in the pea field, I got out there in the pea field. I was 7. So I know I have a hustle and grind mentality. Now that's where you stepped on my toes at. She got out there in tomato field. Do you hear me? So don't tell me that you feel like y'all the most hated. Boo, you're not the most hated. We black folks are the most hated and will be forever the most hated. We are geniuses. We creative. God blessed us with creative mindsets. We built stuff. We made stuff. We created stuff. Our names is on things that you either go sit on, you go use, or you go look at. So don't talk about that y'all the most hated and because y'all working your values and your morals. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. You need to go on with that one. Reconsider what you said. Reconsider what you said. Baby, black folks been grinding hard. We may have a lot of black on black crime, but do you know it's a lot of Latinos? They gangbanging. They either Crips, Bloods. Get up out of here. Do you know Latinos almost has the most high rate, not crime, because black folks got the most high rated crime. But y'all next in line. Do you know it's more your people locked up in prison than it is ours? So don't come at mine. Don't come at my people. Don't come at my people, because we ain't out there with y'all. Baby, we done been out there. Our people been out there. Been out there. Being thrown in the river because they got gates and everything else around their neck. That's what I call it, gates. Chained up, locked. And y'all want to holler about because they about to send y'all back. Our people didn't get to be sent back. They got killed. So until you realize history of some black folks, till you realize the history of who we are, where we came from, if you ain't never read the Bible, you better read it. You better read the history of where it all created. So you can miss me with your little whining tail with all of this. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Ask your people why they voted for him. Ask your people. Ask them. So when you sitting at the traffic light that a black man created, I need you to think. Think real good. Real good. When you're washing your clothes, think about that washing machine that a black person created when you washing your clothes. You better stop playing. You better stop playing. But I'm done with y'all little whiners. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all done got on my first, middle, last, and all the nerves that don't even work in my body. Y'all check yourselves before y'all keep talking.
Where are you guys? Why are we alone? We support everything when it comes to you guys. We are always there for you. And this is why we Latinos are just different.
Very different, because 60% of black folks will never vote against their own community. And don't you see how one moment had you sitting here rubbing your hair talking about something we so different? No, you're not. And now you're just realizing you're not different. You're a nigga with a silk press. What's happening with Latinos is horrible, but There are a few things that we need to point out. First, black people stood 10 toes down for you. We put our hand out for you. And more than half of your community said nope and closed the door on their own people because they thought they had safe citizenship in this country. Porque este malditos es unos lambonos para este país. And they did not care what happened to the rest of their community. And for two, the same people that voted against you are now quiet, standing next to you marching, talking about we're family. Black people know a scam when we see it. And we know the same people that voted against you, they're still in that crowd. And Latinos are finding time to make videos saying, black people, what's going on? Other people, what's going on? And they're not addressing that more than 60% of their community voted against them and closed the door on their own people. And now that white folks turned on them, they're acting like they had no clue. That is terrifying to have in your community. Before you enlist any help, one thing. Primero, busca los lambones en su comunidad. You need to look for the lambonos in your community first. Because I don't know who they are, but you got a bunch of traitors marching next to you. So you need to start to question people. Because as vocal as they were on turning on everybody else, they need to be vocal right now. And I want to see more videos about that.
In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Martin Luther King Jr. said that. So, guys, welcome back. Where was this energy before? Where was all this energy of we need to stick together, we need to remain in solidarity, we need to be friends, we need to help each other? Where was this energy when Trump was calling African nation shithole countries? Or when he was telling black athletes to shut up and dribble? Do you remember those days? And when his administration was trying to suppress black votes, where was this energy? Why didn't Latinos come out and help the black folks? Some were even co-signing the nonsense, talking about, we came here legally, why can't we? Why can't they? Now, they're begging black people to come out and help them in protesting. They're begging other communities to come out and help them in protesting because the eyes are raiding them. The irony is just too real and I love it. And guys, I just want to be fair. Not all Latinos supported Trump, but for those ones who did, for those Latinos, the 67% who voted for him, they really thought that they had an honorary card of being like the white people, right? They thought that aligning with white conservatives would protect them from the same racist system. Black folks have been warning them about this for centuries and centuries, but they never gave a listening ear. But as we have seen throughout the history, it never works like that. There is no day a Latina will be a white person. That's the reality. So they were just trying to praise that white supremacy, thinking that they will fit in their shoe. But now that they are feeling the heat, all of a sudden they remember that, black folks are the blueprint for fighting injustice. They forget that black folks say that we are tired, we are resting. The last time they were protesting was November 5th. They were fighting for their energy. But now, being that they were betrayed, they need rest. My brothers and sisters have tried. Maybe the Latinos can try other communities. Maybe the Arabs for Trump can help them, right? Interesting. What that is, right? That's the classic use of black people as the cleanup crew. They want to use black people as the cleanup crew, not knowing that these black folks are too intelligent to be used. The same thing happens every election season, Politicians will always ignore black folks until they need them. The same thing happened with the Venezuelans the other day. The same thing happened with the Arab Americans for Trump. They started begging that, you guys, we should stick together. We should stand in solidarity because now our rights are being taken away from us. But those days when we were being told about it, you never listened. I just love it. My brothers and sisters, black folks, please, you need to rest. It's time to rest. Work on your mental health. Because let them make it make sense. Why didn't they listen? You know? I just love how Latinos are thinking. And now, I'm not saying that black folks should be petty. No. I'm saying it's time for these other communities to learn a hard lesson about transactional solidarity. You know you can't help someone, then each and every time you are helping that person, and when you need help from that person, you are not going to get it. No. Transactional solidarity. It works that way, baby. If you are gonna fight together, then we need to be fighting together all the time, not only the time that we are in needy situation. If you are not rocking with blacks when they were getting brutalized for demanding basic human rights, don't expect them to suddenly be your saviors now. The black folks have tried. That's why I started this video by quoting Martin Luther King, that in the end, we will not remember the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Now they can call black folks their friends, and their silence is so alarming that it's frustrating majority of other communities. But I love them because black folks always stand on business. And listen, I truly feel so bad for the families caught up in this mess, especially the Latinos who voted for Kamala. I truly feel so bad for them because they were trying to fight for their rights, but their community went ahead and betrayed them. But the reality is, people have got to stop aligning themselves with white supremacy, thinking they are all somehow be spared, that they are gonna be spared if they align with the white supremacy. This is what happens when you vote against your own rights, because you thought you were getting a seat at the table, and now the table just got flipped on you, and you are shedding the crocodile tears that you are going to use to make coffee, a very thick one that will be sipping when we are watching you shed those tears, right? Anyway, I don't want to talk much, guys. What do you think about this? Black folks, are you still standing on business, or you are going to join these people in protest? Are you going to stand in solidarity with these people? Be it the Asians, be it the Arabs who voted for Kamala, any other community apart from the black folks who voted blue. Are you going to stand with these people who voted the other party in solidarity and help them fight for their rights? Let me know in the comment section. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I really appreciate it. In case you are coming across my channel for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it. And also give video a thumbs up. And also, let's obey the community guidelines. You can also check my membership for special perks. I'll really appreciate that. Until next time, stay vigilant, and peace is all I'm wishing you. I sign out.